Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is Sunday and I look very oily because I just woke up. I'm gonna get up, take a shower, and then you guys are actually gonna get ready with me today. It's gonna be a real get ready with me because I kind of got dragged last time for my video not being a real get ready with me, but whatever. I look like a bum. My skin is really oily in the morning always because I just have oily skin. So I gotta go take a shower and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be right back. So this is me fresh out the shower. It's actually been like 20 minutes because I've been running back and forth like getting dressed and stuff. But I'm gonna comb out my hair and I'm gonna use the Way leave-in conditioner. This stuff works bomb. It's spray on so that way you don't have to get it all over your hands. Now it's time to brush my teeth. Alright, so we are back from the restroom. So I wet my Real Technique sponge, and a lot of people were asking me to do more of like a natural wearable look that's kind of easier to do. So I'm gonna do that, and it's kind of like basically the same thing, but it's just with like more natural lashes, and then the foundation routine is like slightly different. But I'm gonna show you guys how I get ready to kind of just like run around. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing an actual reel get ready with me, keep watching. I'm gonna just start off with moisturizing today. Yeah, sometimes I don't do like the whole skincare routine that I have. Sometimes I skip the glycolic acid, and then every day I use moisturizer and my clindamycin because this is a must. As you can see, I'm breaking out like horribly. This stress, I get a lot of cystic acne when I'm stressed out, so I've been breaking out like everywhere basically. I have like all these pimples right here. I have these right here. I've been getting some on my jawline. I'm not having it, honestly. I'm kind of over it, but whatever. Let's get started. So I'm gonna use this super light primer from Smashbox. Okay, so this primer is a lightweight primer that smooths, perfects, and preps skin for makeup application. I like this primer because it's kind of like the original photo finish primer from Smashbox, except it's a little bit tacky. So it's smooth, and then it also helps your makeup adhere to your skin better, which I like a lot. So next we're gonna move on with foundation. And so for foundation, when I'm doing like a more lightweight routine, I like to use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid tinted moisturizer, and this one's in the shade Medium 9W. And then I like to mix that with the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection foundation because this is a really nice color and it helps match my natural undertones very well. So I'm gonna mix these. Just gonna give moisturizer a good shake, and then I'm gonna do, see, like that's kind of a lot already. So I do more moisturizer than I do foundation. So that's what the moisturizer looks like. It actually looks like a lot, but I promise you when you put it on, it works out. So I kind of just put like half a pump of the foundation into the moisturizer, and I'm mixing it all up because the moisturizer gets separated and then like the oils are kind of at the surface. So I'm just making sure it's all mixed up. And on the days that I do like a lighter routine, I do my eyebrows after my foundation, just in case you guys were wondering why I don't have on brows right now. And I'm putting that all underneath my jawline. And I also seen a lot of people coming for me about my foundation shade. I'm aware she's a little bit yellow, she's a little bit dark right now. That's just because of winter and I haven't been getting much sun. So once the sun decides to come out again, I think we'll be good. By the way, thanks for 55,000 subscribers. That's so crazy. Because like, I wouldn't think that people would want to be subscribed to my channel, but I guess they do. So as you can see, this is still very much like a foundation. Honestly, that's just because I prefer to cover up my skin because I have acne scars and I just like to cover those up. So if you prefer a little bit less coverage, you can just go ahead and like change the foundation to moisturizer ratio. If you want less coverage, you can add less. If you want more coverage, you can add more. But I find that adding tinted moisturizer to your foundation is a great way to kind of help make it look more skin-like and more natural-ish. So like I was saying with like the cystic acne, this is a cystic pimple, this is a cystic pimple. And then like these ones on my neck here are basically cystic. They won't pop for anything and they don't get heads. So it's annoying. I can't really do anything about it. Like this one has just been sitting here for 3 days and I need it to go down. But so now usually if I still have like blemishes that are showing through, I'll take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Café con Leche. And I go ahead and spot conceal wherever it's still kind of dark. That way I don't see any of the blemishes. I'm also gonna put on the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit under my eyeballs, some on my chin, and then of course my nose. Like I said, I follow the steps of my everyday routine when it comes to doing like a more natural look. I just kind of tone down the amount of product. I'm just gonna blend out this concealer. This concealer is my absolute favorite. I feel like it's most comparable to the Age Rewind. I used to use a concealer a whole lot when I had like back when I didn't used to buy high-end makeup a lot. I used to use Age Rewind every single day and it was my favorite concealer in the world. So yeah, I feel like if you guys are looking for like an alternative for this, you can go ahead and try the Age Rewind. Only downside is there's not really a shade range. It's kind of all medium, like light tones, besides the like last few shades that they recently added. But other than that, it's a good concealer. Anyways, I'm setting with the ColourPop No Filter setting powder, and this one's in the shade Translucent. And I'm currently setting every part that's not around my eyebrows because I'm gonna do them and I like to have a wet foundation around them to conceal onto. That way it doesn't look weird if I like put concealer over set foundation. And then I'm gonna set my cheeks too. I'm gonna go ahead and start my brows by brushing through. I also want to share with you guys a product that I really like. So this is the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel in the shade Medium Brown, and this is a very pigmented brow gel. The gel is like itself like a thinner version of the pomade, so it fills in as you like brush it on. I'll go ahead and show you. But when I use this product, I usually only fill in the edges of my eyebrows where they're very sparse, and then I'll use that to like go over the middle. That way I don't really have to spend as much time filling them in. So like up here I have a bald spot that I like to fill in, and I kind of just line the top. It depends on what kind of a look I'm going for with my brows, if I want to be looking more natural or if I want to be a little bit more snatched that day. It honestly just depends because I do my makeup different every single day. So I just got really messy with this eyebrow right here, but that's fine because I'm gonna go back and conceal it anyway. Now I have that stuff on. I'm gonna take the brow gel and I'm gonna go over the ends first because this stuff is very pigmented, and then kind of take what's left and put it on the front. I'm gonna conceal this really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I fully have my eyebrows concealed. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out this concealer again on my lids because it got all creased. And then we're gonna go ahead and set that. So I'm gonna take this powder brush and pat it over my eyeballs and over my eyebrows, and basically everywhere I put powder, and just press all of that in. So now I would usually move on to bronzer, but instead I'm gonna move on to blush because when I do this type of look, I like to do a little bit more of a rosy cheek. So I'm gonna take the Note blush in Desert Rose. I use this blush all the time, and I'm gonna focus that like on the higher circles of the apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna take this like tapered little dome brush type thing, and I'm gonna pat this onto my cheeks. And I'm putting a lot on, and this is going in the area where like usually the highlight would go. So I'm just making sure my cheeks are even. So I'm gonna bring this here and I concentrate the most color on the front top apples of the cheeks. And I also throw some on my chin, and you cannot forget the nose. Kind of put a lot on my nose just because why not? And then I'll take the brush and then connect the nose blush with the cheek blush. So usually for bronzer on this type of a day, I'll just take my brush and I won't put on nearly as much as I normally do because I already have the blush on. Like I said, this is like basically the same thing. It's just a lighter amount of makeup. So it might look the same to you, but it's not, I promise. Usually I would bring the bronzer like all the way up here and like it'd be covering this whole area. But when you apply the blush first, it gives you the chance to focus the contour directly in the cheekbone. I'm gonna take a little blending brush for your eyeballs, and I'm gonna pat that on the bottom of my nose. And I always do this when I contour my nose to help make it kind of like a darker shadow so that my nose can be more pointed upwards. Then I'm gonna take this bronzer and run it down the sides of my nose. All right, so the base is pretty much done. We just got to throw on some highlight, and usually for this type of look, I just use my fingers for the highlight because it helps melt the product in a lot better. So I'm just gonna put some on the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow. I can't use my finger to highlight my inner corner, so I'm gonna use a brush instead. Also putting some in my brow bone. I'm gonna take my middle finger, like just straight up my middle finger. I wanna make sure that the angle of my finger is parallel to my cheekbone angle, so like this. And I'm gonna tap it with the very tip of my finger, and you can see how that like, it gives the highlight a different finish. I feel like the warmth of my finger just helps blend it in a lot better. And so I'm gonna bring this up around here and then fade it away. And you're not gonna see the highlight from my front of my face, but you're gonna see it from the side. And I take a clean finger and dab over it. And then we're gonna put a setting spray. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and it's a cute little travel one. Next up is lashes, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. Okay, so I have some mascara on. I didn't put that much on because I'm gonna be putting on lashes. Okay, so I always get questions about these lashes, and I've worn these several times on my Instagram. They are so cute. When I tell you they're so cute, I mean it. These are KMYNX lashes, and they're in the style Z15. Yeah, I always get questions about these lashes, and these are so perfect because they give you like the perfect amount of drama without being too dramatic. And I feel like they're just a cute little flirty style, and you can honestly wear them with a lot of different types of looks. I've worn them with eyeshadow before. I've worn them with a look like this one before. There's just a lot of different ways you can wear them, and I really like them. I've had them for a long time. So I'm just gonna apply this. And bam, look at how pretty that lash is. Like, it's so natural, but at the same time, it does so much for you. Like, I was wearing these lashes in my vlog from 2 previous Sundays ago, so I thought I'd share. So I'm gonna just go ahead and apply the other one real quick, and I'll be right back. So the lashes are on. The hair is finished. I'm also gonna use some hair oil. This one is from Way as well. A lot comes out at a time, so you really only need like barely any. I like to work that into my hands. I used to use hair oil, but then I kind of just stopped. I'm gonna go ahead and like run that through the ends of my hair. I want to make sure to really saturate the ends because I have kind of some split ends coming in since I haven't cut my hair in a while. Yeah. A lot of people always ask me how I get my hair to be shiny and stuff, but I don't normally use product in it, so I feel like the oil isn't why. And maybe because I wash it every day, so maybe like the conditioner. I don't know. That's my hair straightened. It's kind of long when it's straight. But yeah, now it's time to pick an outfit. I want to show you guys my closet really fast because it's kind of dirty, and I don't want to take you in there, but like I just want to show you how dirty it gets in here. Like, I'm gonna pick an outfit, and I'll be right back. All right, so I put on my outfit. I don't know if it looks good. I just have on this like, I don't know what to call it. It's like a ribbed cotton cami, I guess. Super cute. I'm just wearing a regular bra with this because I don't have a strapless. So here's the full fit. Let's get down from here. I'm pretty sure this top is from Tilly's, and then for a fact that these jeans are from OOTD Fashion. Well, since it is a little bit more on the chilly side in Arizona this season, I have a few different options for jackets. This is the first option. This is a brown corduroy cropped, I don't know what kind of style jacket you would call this. I think it's from Q Love. And then we have this cardigan, which is more like fall vibes. This is from OOTD Fashion. And then I have another knit cardigan from Target. And then I also always get questions about this jacket, which I like to wear a lot. I use this a lot in my wardrobe, not gonna be ashamed. It's a cute jacket. Now I can't quite remember what site this is from, but I do know that it's on my Instagram, so I'm gonna go ahead and find it and then I'll link it for you guys. This is just like, I don't know if you'd call this a bomber, but it's not thick at all. It's literally like the thinnest jacket possible, so it's kind of just like more for style and not really for function. It has drawstrings. You can like make it more singed. I always wear this jacket. I feel like this one gives your outfit the most pizzazz because it just has like texture on it. So usually by this point I am putting on my jewelry and throwing on perfume and putting on socks and walking out the door. But I really don't have to leave right now, so I'm just gonna put on my necklace. I get a lot of questions about where this necklace is from, and it's a gift from my man's. He got it from Pandora. And for earrings, I wear the same earrings every day. I just wear these little studs from Swarovski. All right, so that's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me because I didn't do it right the last time, I guess. Also with this fit, I would just wear like Air Forces or something. So usually on Sundays, I'm with my boyfriend's family. That's probably what I'm gonna go do now. But yeah, I didn't do anything to my lips because on a day like this, I like realistically wouldn't put anything on my lips. It's just my natural like lip color and then whatever foundation is on them. If you wipe it off, you can kind of get your like natural pink lip color back, but I really don't care to do that. It's just my lips. It's not a big deal to me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys are amazing supporters and I can't thank you enough for how much you guys have been like showing me support and love, and you guys are honestly the sweetest. Let me know what videos you guys want to see down below because I have no idea what to film. I don't want to get you guys bored, so I'll see you next time. And with that, I love you so much and thank you for watching.